Hi everyone, welcome back to Spaceflight Simulator, but now I'm playing on my computer. So, today we will be checking out Relicato's engine pack. I'm doing this video live, so that's that doesn't happen too often. So, whoa, what is this part? Yeah. So afterwards I discovered this is actually a nuclear engine. There's nuclear engines in this pack, which I really wanted ever since I started playing in SFS. Well, it had a pretty cool design, and I did not understand why the two parts of the fuel tank is disconnected, but it's pretty cool. Now this is called the Adriana engine. It has a really shiny nozzle, which tells me um it's really cool. Now, when I just launched the rocket, t- turn on the engine, and let's see what happens. Whoa, that's cool. Like, the top part of the flame is round, but in the center, there's this long thing that came out, and it's very interesting for an engine. I love this engine pack. Just saying, I s- I saw it had a lot of likes on the forum, so I just downloaded it. Now, then I saw this very flat engine. What is it? Whoa, it's huge. What is it? It must run on nuclear fuel, right? Let's put the nuclear fuel tanks on it. Launch it. Oh wait, I forgot to add the capsule. Just hold on a second. Yep. Now it should turn on. It's gonna look amazing. No, there's no nuclear fusion pellet source. I tried to figure out which one it was. Then I realized it was this triple ball thing. It was huge. Mm, like, it's so big. And this engine is very efficient. It runs barely any fuel. But, okay, ignore the infinite fuel because I forgot to turn it off. But when I experimented with this later on, I found out it's very efficient. Oh, wait, this flame is so big. It's blue, and I think this is probably built for some interstellar ship. It has 8,000 tons of thrust. I can't believe it. It's called the Daedalus engine. Cool. Yeah, I'm using cheats this time. Don't worry about that. Now, if this video gets a lot of likes, I would build an interstellar ship with this rocket. Now we have the exploration engine. It's in the description. It said it's a small engine for the exploration of space. It looks like some kind of lander engine. It's interesting. It has a purple flame with like this um design. I really like it. It's not like those normal rockets I see every day people build on SFS. The engine is actually cool. At the bottom it had a Valiant engine texture, but it doesn't fly like a Valiant engine, and it can like steer itself pretty well. Now let's go to the next engine. I have this engine called the wait, let me check. Yep, it's the Flint engine. I don't know what it's used for, so I think it's some kind of engine for a lander. Now, turn I made the fuel tank bigger to because I didn't think this engine had a lot of thrust, but wow, it can actually carry this much. It barely took off, but I mean, it's really cool. It's kind of like the third stage engine on the Saturn V, which looked almost exactly like this. The next engine I noticed was the next gen engine. It's basically a Frontier engine but stretched even longer. It's probably very high tech, just like the next generation. It's not a nuclear engine, but whoa. Okay, that's cool because the bottom of the flame is actually sharp, unlike all the other engines I saw, which had a round flame at the bottom. The engine provided quite a lot of thrust, but wow, cool. You may have noticed I just turned infinite fuel off. Now, whoa, it has 300 tons of thrust, and it's very efficient. I love this engine, I have to admit. Meanwhile, I put the next engine on, which is also called the Pathfinder engine. It said it can help you find the right path. I'm guessing the rocket has very good control and the engine can steer you like really well. Wow. When it took off the flame of the engine looks kind of green, but it's actually very blue. That's like the middle flame of the engine is stretched really long. Okay, I'm probably not using the right terms, but um I didn't have time to like research all those terms and vocabulary for these engines. I mean like the flame and things. The engine has a very complicated structure and whoa, the flame is turning green. As you are reaching further into space, the engine is turning more and more green for some reason. Maybe it looks like that in a vacuum. And just as I expected, it did have very good control. I like to use this engine. Now we have the nuclear engine, what we have all been waiting for. Um, it's interesting and wow. It seemed like it had lots of thrust. Its flame is purple and it's I think it's really good for like some mission to the moon or something on the second or third stage on your rocket. But um then my computer crashed. Now we have this engine called the relativity engine. Well, it said it's a hypothetical engine for 1.5, the version you might know. And I wasn't really expecting that. It looks extremely like SpaceX's Starship Raptor engine, but just not looking like a real Raptor engine. But wow. If I'm ever gonna do another Starship recreation, I would probably use this engine. Now, this engine is somehow symmetrical and it wouldn't lift and the rocket wouldn't lift off with just one of these, so you probably have noticed I put two of those. Now, moving on to the next engine. Well, you see here we have the side support engine. It's just a engine mounted to the side of a rocket. I thought it would look like a Hawk engine because at the bottom of the side booster thing, the texture looked like a Titan engine and Hawk engine. But I was not expecting this. It was like a Frontier engine, the f- but the whole flame is glowing like crazy. Wow, the rocket is so cool, and it's pretty efficient for a rocket also. It's very good for steering because there's two of those, obviously. And I never seen one of these engines before, but this could probably be used for like a SLS side engine or something. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, it's overall pretty cool. And it turns back into a Hawk and Titan engine when you get to space. Now we have the superation engine. In the description it said at sea level the flame doesn't look too good, but when but in the vacuum it's one of the best plumes I ever seen. Now I don't see much right now. Yeah, it doesn't look too nice. Oh wait, we're reaching space. Whoa. It's pretty cool. Yep. Oh no, we are out of fuel. But you probably saw that. Oh wait, let me get the picture. Yeah. So this is such a good plume. It also looked like a Raptor engine, but just a different color of the flame. Moving on to the next engine though. We have the Tesla engine. Great for traveling to natural satellites like the moon or any other thing in space though. Okay, it's like a Valiant engine but slightly bigger. Okay, it has a kind of purplish flame. Um it's a vacuum engine unlike the Valiant engine which are sometimes used as a Raptor engine, but I feel like that's more of a vacuum engine. It had pretty it had a lot of thrust, I feel like, for an engine of this size. Whatever. Now we have the Vacuum Hawk engine, which you probably all heard of. Like in 1.6, the developer of Spaceflight Simulator wanted to make one of these, but this is kind of like a preview version. It's very cool. Like it looks very different from a standard Hawk engine. It had about the same thrust. And, well, I don't know what to say about this. It's just a Hawk engine made vacuum, basically. Like, yeah, it's just a variant of a normal Hawk engine, so it's not that interesting. So, this is the end of the video, and sub to JJC Aerospace. And oh yeah, don't forget to join the Discord server and like this video. I would try to improve my videos in the future. Thanks for watching. And also just saying this is not the news pack and I would be reviewing the news pack next video.